kind of hard not to always be thinking, 10 years ahead, and where's this going to end up and how's it going to go? I'm wondering what your expectations or even thoughts of what that college, post-high school future might look like.
Well, we are facing that question right now. We heard this week that he was accepted at his first choice college with a very healthy merit scholarship.
Nice.
But we've had to have conversations about what is this going to look like for you going ahead, and what are you going to have to do in order to make that work. There's always concern, parental worry about how we're going to make these choices work. But I think at 18 years old, it is important for him to make the choice himself. And so I am, cautiously optimistic that it's all going to work.
Do you feel, because you guys have younger kids, you're not quite there yet, right? How do you view college or not college, or your own concerns about college? Like, do you think ahead that far, or is it more like, let's see how we get from here to there before we have that conversation?
We don't care if he goes to college. And again, as Ian was saying, it's not a question of intelligence, but he, contends with a lot of learning issues, and school, it just may not be his strong suit. Right. So he's got to get through high school. And what lies beyond that, we want him to be self-supporting. We want him to do something he enjoys. I don't want him to go just for the sake of it and because of my anxious parental paranoia that he'll never be able to have a job otherwise.
And we're proponents of an education. I don't know that I necessarily feel that an education has to happen in a 4-year college going away setting. I'm at the stage now where my focus is really high school, so I can't really think that far down the line. But I think that I'm focused in on what's right for him, when it's right for him, and I don't necessarily think that has to happen at 18. So we'll see how high school goes, and I'm not sure that high school will be a traditional high school for him.
We look at our children and we see what their strengths are and what their desires are, what their passions are. And right now, he's still kind of figuring that out. So from here to there, we don't know if he's going to go to college or if he's going to go to vocational school, whatever that turns out to be. But we will support him in any area that he is passionate about pursuing.